All right, today I found Tunnel Rat. I took a trip out and found him at GameStop of all places. And his box is a little bit banged up, you can see there, but I don't really care. I plan on opening these. He's 83 in the line. This is one of the ones that I wanted. I'm not trying to get all classified out there, but there's a few that I want, and he's definitely one of them. There's the back. There's the sides. And so we're going to pop him open, see what he looks like. And I do have a handy dandy knife here with me. Get out of there. Alright, and there he is. And he looks really good. I've seen some people pop him open and stuff. And he looks really good. Let me cut him out of here. I'm trying not to cut him. There we go. Oh yeah, he looks pretty good. Standard. Got the butterfly joint, standard articulation for the 6-inch scale. Looks like his little holsters and stuff are falling down. Well, that's no big deal. You can just push them back up. Man, get it back up there. And yeah, he looks really good. I'm glad I found him. He was one of the ones that I wanted, and I want Torpedo. And there's a few of these 6-inch scales that I want, but I don't want all of them. Just really kind of want my favorites. And Tunnel Rat was definitely one of my favorites. I have him in the I have his modern figure, and he definitely looks good. Let's see what he comes with. They always put them in these little boxes. I like how they did this. I really do. It's pretty neat. And sorry about the crunkling, whatever you want to call it. We went out to GameStop today to find Mr. S Christmas present. He was with me. He was helping me. He wanted an extra controller for his game system, and so that's part of it. I mean, he's getting a lot more than just that, obviously, but that was part of his Christmas, what he wanted for Christmas. So went ahead and got him an extra controller. And this looks like the original one where he had the flashlights in his backpack. The original is in the 80s version. He had these little backpack you can put his flashlights on the top of. Looks good. Let's put him in the back here. Yeah, it holds on pretty well. And then he's got this night vision goggles. These are pretty cool looking. Can they fold up? They don't look like they can. I don't want them on them all the time. I probably just wind up doing like that. Then he's got a holster for his pistol. He's got a nice looking little pistol there. Looks pretty cool. It's a little revolver. Slide that in there. And then he's got a really neat, nice looking knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. For those old people out there. I remember that. He's got a little satchel. I think it's supposed to go on the other side, yeah. Yeah, that looks good. And here's his gun. Let's see. It's supposed to go like this. I have no idea how to put this old ammo belt on. Let's see. It's holding in his right hand. It goes on there like this. Sorry, I'm using the picture. Oops. I'm using the picture to see how it's supposed to go in there. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we are. So, yeah, that looks really good. Man. It pretty well looks like the same gun that, or it looks a lot like the gun that comes with the, classified, rock and roll. It might even be the same gun. I don't have rock and roll right now handy to look at, to compare, but I'm pretty sure this is the same one that rock and roll comes with, or similar mold anyway. But I do like the little bipod. You can sit it down. Ooh. You can sit it down like that. There we are. Yeah, it looks good. It looks really good. And got my HISS tank in yesterday, my classified HISS tank. I'm really excited about that. And we had Mr. S playing with it last night. And it was making me a little nervous to let him play with it, but man, he was having so much fun with it. I just didn't want to tell him he couldn't, you know. And he was being careful with it. If he got too rough with it, I was going to tell him quit, but I was going to tell him how he put it up. But he was playing with it. He had a lot of fun, and it's just, you know, he was being careful with it. He was turning it on. He had all the lights turned off, and he was turning all the lights on his tank on and pushing it around. And he says that if you push it slowly, it sounds like a real tank. And I forget, we were watching somebody unboxing it and putting it together, and they said the same thing. I'm pretty sure that's where he got it from. I can't remember if it was a Toy Kind of Mood or somebody like that. I can't remember who we were watching that said that. But anyway, here's Tunnel Rat. And I'm so happy I got him. I've been looking forward to him. Now that I have a HISS tank, I know I need a bazooka, a tank popper, tank destroyer, you know, anti-tank personnel. I can't find bazooka yet, and I need to go ahead and get them. And I'm still trying to find Sergeant Stalker. You know, I've been seeing people finding them at Ross and stuff, but I don't have anything like that nearby. And I go to Ollie's, but it takes me like an hour, about an hour, yeah, roughly about an hour just to get to the closest Ollie's to me. So it's just rough going out, and I wind up ordering everything I get on eBay or Amazon or something like that. So like I still want to get the Alley Vipers, and because I really, even though they're like, even though I don't really like their Alley Viper colors, or I shouldn't say I don't like them. I love the Alley Viper colors, actually. But I know that it's not very militaristic, like real. Like you wouldn't go into battle wearing that color, even though it looks so good. I really like the way those look. I really like the way, I just like them. And, you know, there's one, you can get them in urban camo. And, man, that was a struggle putting that on his finger, you know, getting him to hold it. Good grief. That was a real struggle. I even knocked off his... Oh, there's a podcat. That's Phoebe. But anyway, we got a big storm rolling through here. It's supposed to be a bad one tonight, and possible tornadoes and all that jazz. So we're going to be... I would like to go to bed now. I'm really tired. I had a long day with Mr. S, and we had a lot of fun today, though. And then, but I'll probably stay up just a little bit longer so we can make sure, you know this, because they're talking about possible tornadoes and stuff coming through. But I'm sure we'll be fine. So anyway, here's... Well, I hear the rain. It just started raining. Anyway, here's Tunnel Rat. He looks good. I really like him. Glad I was able to find him. I went to the GameStop. The only thing they showed in stock that they had was Buzzer. And so when originally who I went in there to pick up, I wanted to go pick up Buzzer. But they didn't have a Buzzer. Even though it said it had one in stock, they didn't have any. And but they did have Ripper. But it was a choice between Tunnel Rat and Ripper, and honestly, Tunnel Rat. I mean, why not? But I do want the Dragnox. I really do. I want to get. There's only a few of these left that I really want to get. I definitely want to get an Alley Viper. I want to get a Crimson Guard. I want to get General Hawk. And I think I saw a Vamp coming out, and I definitely want to get the Vamp. And then I want to get, oh, they have the Steel Brigade, the new Steel Brigade. They had those there, but they're just a little out of my price range right now. And I had a $10 gift card, so, or a $10 store credit, should I say. But, yeah, it was either him or Ripper, and then they had that Desert Snake Eyes in there too, which, I mean, honestly, how many freaking Snake Eyes do you need, you know? I got two. I got the one that came with Timber, and I got one that was like, I forget what number. He was one of the early releases ones. It was like number 4 or 5, whatever it was. I got that one, and then I got the one that came in that Timber. And that's all I really want. That's all I really need. I mean, 2 Snake Eyes to me is too much. I mean, I don't need 15,000 different Snake Eyes. And but who else did I wanted to get? I do want to get all 3 of the Dreadnoks. I do want to get let's see, Alley Viper, Dreadnoks, Sergeant Stalker. I probably will get the Steel Brigade. I'll probably will get that Steel Brigade 3-pack or 2-pack. I think it's 2-pack. Just because I really want their jetpacks. So I'll probably wind up getting those. But other than that, I'm pretty well done with this series. I mean, I saw that they have a new classified scale, Duke and Scarlet and Recondo. And I definitely want that Recondo. He looks really good. I may get the Duke. I'm not so sure about the Scarlet. I have the first classified Scarlet, and I like her. But I'm more of a 3 3/4 or 4-inch or whatever you want to call it. That's that scale. I collect more of that than I do this scale. And there's just so much more of that smaller scale that I want than I do these classified scales. So, but I'm just really just getting my favorite figures. I mean, they, you know, on this scale, they get a lot, you know, they get more detail, and you get, you can get more posability out of them, more detail, and they look really good. So I'll just get a few of my favorites, you know, things that they release. I'm not, like I said, I don't plan on getting every single one of them. I did get the HasLab Hiss Tank. I mean, you know, obviously there's a few things that I want, and I really wanted that Dragonfly, but I could not afford it this year. It was just came at a really bad time, and I hate to, you know, I don't really want to buy it on the, you know, later down the road. I don't really want to spend all that, because I know people are going to ask triple, quadruple than what they paid for it online for it. So, but anyway, enough rambling. Here's Tunnel Rat. He looks good. And oh man, it sounds like it's really coming down now. Nope. Cats are coming in. And she's absolutely soaked. Of course she is. And she's going to brush up against my leg, getting me all soaked. Anyway, everybody take care. Stay safe out there. And yo, Joe.